your takeaways from Saturday's scrimmage?
It was nice to see offense come out and roll on all cylinders. Offensive line doing a great job both in pass pro and run protection, and our running backs just pouring it in there, making the pass game a lot easier, and our wide receivers doing a great job of getting open.
It seemed like you had a nice connection with Bayless that day. What was that like for you?
Bayless is a special athlete. I mean, he's one of the fastest guys on the team, and he's got true speed. So if you just throw it up there, it's pretty hard to overthrow him, so that's pretty nice for a quarterback.
Do you feel like you could ever overthrow him?
We've tried. I don't think we've ever succeeded out here, but I don't think so, no.
In the beginning of that practice, you threw a pick six to block it. What was your mindset? Because I feel like you bounced back after that happened. Take me through that.
Big thing playing quarterback is one playing out, similar to a golfer, You hit a bad shot, you can't let it affect your next shot, or else it's just going to keep getting worse and worse and digging yourself a hole. So you throw a pick six, you got to come back, and the best thing you can do is answer with a touchdown. So you got to come back with a positive mindset.
What's the spring been like for you? What's your mindset, and how do you think you've grown?
I think I've grown a lot as a player, understanding you're going to make mistakes, but you have to learn from them. Because we're all young players out here, so we're going to make mistakes. You'd rather make them now in spring than we get out there on the field on Saturdays. So just being able to handle the mistakes, accept them, move on, and learn.
Did it take a bigger mental aspect to be in the spring than you expected?
I wouldn't say bigger. I think the coaches told us from the beginning it's going to be a really big learning spring. They're going to put a lot on us, and they did. Each practice we came out here, they were tough on us, and in the film room they're loading us on with the playbooks, trying to give us more weapons to use, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been a challenge.
So what's it like in the film room? What do you guys break down?
We're breaking down each practice the next day, and also going through install. More stuff we're going to put in the next practice. So exciting to get into the summer and fall and really get into the playbook more and really start to understand it even better.
Is it hard to take in what you did in the last practice, but also you're having install for the next practice? Is it hard to take that all in?
It's all off of each other, more or less. So it's just simple little things that are different from each play that make it its own unique one. So it's not too bad. They do a great job explaining it.
How have you been handling the competition? What's your dynamic like with Bink?
Competition's just been about yourself. How can you improve as a player? How can you get better? Spring's been about what can you control. You can control your attitude, your effort, and how you come out each and every day. So that's what's been the focus, and just improving as a player.
I love the story. Yeah.
Make sure that you're doing everything that you need to be doing.
I think as an offense, we're just a group. If anybody sees something, they're going to step up, whether that's the coaches, wide receivers, offensive line. I think it's more of a team aspect, especially on our side of the ball. We're not trying to get on each other's bad side, but we're also trying to build each other up because we got to move as a team, and all of us have to be operating on the right page.
Do you feel like this spring you've been developing maybe a personal style?
I think I've always had my own style, so just coming out and kind of sharpening it, clearing it up a little bit, and that's what it's all about.
That Saturday practice looked like one of your best of spring. Does that give you confidence going into the final week of practice?
I think each day you come out here trying to get a little bit more confident, a little bit more into your wings. So just to see where I've come from practice 1 to practice 12 last Saturday has been a lot of fun, and I think we got 3.5 months until our first game, so I'm excited to get after it this summer and in fall camp.
Last week, Hilton was your quarterback's coach for practice. What was that like?
Oh, he was loving it. He was like a kid in a candy store. Couldn't be more happy to be in the film room, and I think you guys saw the drills he was putting us through. We were like, wow, where's he getting these from? But it was a lot of fun.
In the scrimmage Saturday, it seemed like in particular you were able to connect on some longer throws, and maybe the week before those didn't go your way. Why were they kind of hooking up this past Saturday?
Deep ball is kind of inches, a yard too. Like it makes a huge difference, and it's the most inaccurate pass in football. So you're gonna miss them more than you complete them.
Tell him, Jackie.
So just giving our guys a chance, especially Bayless Jones, it's pretty hard to overthrow them. So give
what
them
about
the ball.
me?
Yeah, I like to have you run the ball.
Thank you. I love you. That's what I love.
Yeah, Brian said you were going through your reads quicker too, so when you were throwing the 50-50 balls, you weren't having to squeeze them in as much, or like the deep ones, you weren't having to squeeze them in as much because you were working faster.
Yes, sir.
Is that how you felt?
The whole spring, you understand the offense, quicker you make your decisions, more likely you're going to complete them, and defense can't make a break on the ball. Saw first play down here, Locke made a great play, broke on it, so read my eyes, and from there on it's just quick decisions. Bayless is a fast athlete, so you know if they're going to play him one-on-one, he's gone. So when you see that, you get excited as a quarterback.
Is that the biggest adjustment to college, just kind of making decisions quicker?
I think each level just gets faster. So when you go from high school to college, it's faster. When you go from college to NFL, it's even faster. So you have to be able to adapt to your players, not only offensively, that you have more speed, but defensively, they're great athletes. They got speed too.
This is kind of the final week of spring and your kind of last audition for coaches before summer. What do you kind of hope to show them? Or
I think each day I come out, I just want to be a better player. Just want to start to understand it a little bit more and sharpen some little tools here and there, because we're never going to be perfect, especially as quarterbacks. You got a lot on your plate, but we're just coming out here trying to handle the offense, run it, and make sure everybody's operating on the right page.
Jack Sears is a repeat, but Clay was talking Saturday about how you guys kind of turned a corner and were playing really well. Did something change out here for you guys, or what kind of enabled you to do that?
I think quarterbacks, we want to come out and do our best every day, and especially like last Saturday or 2 Saturdays ago and kind of Thursday, we felt like we didn't have the best day. So we're going to come out and show that we are learning, we are improving, and we can run this offense. Mm-hmm. So we kind of came out with a little chip on our shoulder last Saturday and just wanted to play ball.
How about those deep passes to Velas? Looks like you guys have developed a pretty good connection.
It's a lot of fun, especially when you see a guy with that speed just break off for a touchdown. It kind of gets you excited, and I think it's just a glimpse of what he's going to be able to do this season.
It seems like you have a lot of confidence throwing the deep passes. Is that true?
I mean, you just try to develop it. It's probably the most inaccurate pass in football, just the distance it has to travel, how good athletes are on both sides of the ball. So you can't get discouraged by it. Yeah, 2 Saturdays ago, came out and missed a couple by like 2 yards, maybe a yard. And you got to come back out and throw it again. You can't let the fear of incompletion stop you from throwing the ball.
That interception that you threw to start on Saturday and bouncing back, what did you have to tell yourself anything after you threw the interception, or what was that experience like?
Probably can't really say what I said in my head, but it happens.
Yeah.
I'd rather it happen on a practice field than in a game. So you just got to be, as a quarterback, we talk about one play and flush it. Just one play at a time. Whether it's a great play or a bad play, you just got to move on, because you throw a great play and then you're in the goal line, throw a pick, and then great play doesn't matter. So one play at a time.
This is your last week to make an impression before the competition goes into the fall and you add another quarterback. How important is it for you to leave a really good impression this week?
I think coaches are smart. They know like not one practice is going to define who you are as a quarterback, and it's been 15 practices. They're going to get to see us through 15, and then we got 25 more in the fall. So they're going to take it all as a whole. So each day you got to come out and try and put together your best practice.